Hello and welcome to another video. Thank you for clicking to watch this video. How are you doing? I trust God you are fine. As for me, I am doing great. So guys, I want to share with you guys one of the things I usually do anytime Chiska is not feeling fine. If you don't know who Chiska is my toddler who is 3 years old. So I want to share one of the two things I usually do to help her heal. Okay, if you are new here, hello, thank you for clicking to watch this video. I am Jessica Onyenyechi. If you love us, please subscribe and remember to click on the bell icon. Select all for you to be notified anytime, anyhow, anywhere I upload a new video. You will be notified. Okay? And one of the things that I usually do all the time is to take her to the hospital. One of the things, that's the first thing, is to take her to the hospital. And another important thing that I do also is to pray for her. So guys, it has not been easy for the past 1 week now. You know, when your child is not feeling fine, you also is not fine, okay? More especially when you are with a newborn baby. So it has not been easy to the extent that we have to go back to the hospital again. And after checking her, they said there's nothing they found that is wrong with her. For the fact that we've submitted her sample for them to check what is wrong with her, that we have to wait for 1 week for the lab to come out and all that. But the most funny part of it is that anytime Chiska is not feeling fine, immediately she stepped out from the house, that girl will perfectly be fine, okay? You will see her smiling, see her jumping and all that. Sometimes I don't even understand her, okay? There's the other day that she was a kind of restless, crying, unlike her, not sleeping at night. It was around 1 o'clock or so a.m. and she was a kind of crying. So the father now took her to the hospital. You know Chiska that can sleep. She can sleep for Africa, okay? You'll be feeding her and she'll be sleeping, and she don't joke with sleep. And we find it we find it not funny at all, to the extent that her father have to take her to the hospital. When they get there, the father said when they stepped out, she started sleeping. He was like, what's going on? He went to the hospital and they checked her and they said they found nothing is wrong with her. They found nothing, that we have to go home, and if it continues tomorrow, that we should come back again to meet her doctor and all that, because we went for an emergency. So that's it. They just told us to go back. They are not going to give us any medication until they find what is wrong with her. So we have to kukuma go back, okay? But I want to share you guys the tips that I usually do anytime she's not feeling fine to help her heal fast, okay? And I know it will help you out there, okay? One of the things that I do is to make sure that our environments are always clean, okay? I always mop it with Dettol, this Dettol. I always mop the house with this. Anytime she's vomiting, you know the smell can be horrible. So I always do that, mop the house once in a while, more especially anytime she vomits. I must mop the house with this Dettol. If you don't have it, maybe you should use something that kills germ and all that. Use it to move the house, because she's fighting for her life already. So if you are not careful, she might contact something from the environment and all that. So that's one of the things that I do to help her heal fast, okay? And the next one is, if you heard the baby noise, ignore, okay? The boo is here. See him? He's here. So ignore it, okay? So the next thing that I do, I always check her temperature with this, and I always check the baby too, to know whether she's feeling fever or whatever. You know she's a toddler and she don't even know what is wrong with her today. So for you to wait for her to tell you what is wrong with her, it's kind of funny. But the only thing you do is to always check it to know, because there is inner fever. So you need to always check, maybe 1 hour time, 2 hours times, you check to know whether she's feeling fever, so that when you go to the hospital you can be able to tell them what her temperature is. And I normally check the baby too, because it can happen whenever anybody is not feeling fine in the family, someone else might join as well. So you need to be careful, do the stuff that you got to do. Though do our best and leave the rest to God, because they said heaven help those who help themselves. So this is one of the things that I do. And another thing is to make the environment a kind of warm, not that cold. If we are in winter, I on the heater on and off to make the whole place warm. Then if now we are in summer, so what I usually do is to on the AC, off it, on, off, so that the whole place will not be that kind cold. You know, she's fighting for her life, so you need to make the environment comfortable for her to heal fast. Okay, that's one of the things that I usually do. Then the next thing I do is to wear her something comfortable. I usually wore her this clothes anytime she's not feeling fine. There are two. The other one is dainty, so it's not that hard, neither is it soft, but it's in between. Okay, it's in between. So I usually wore her thus anytime she's not feeling fine, to make her feel happy, feel strong, and all that. That's one of the things then I do. Then the last thing that I do to help her heal fast is doing the stuff she loves doing. Okay, because she loves singing. Then I sing for her, play football. She loves it as well. Me and her daddy will be playing it for her to be watching us. She'll be smiling. So do all the things that she loves doing, like playing as like kids, for her to feel strong, for her to be eager to do it with us. So we do that to help her heal fast. Then the last one I remember now that I do also is anytime she's vomiting, I'll allow her to do her thing, for her to vomit, do anything she wants to do, maybe bringing everything in her stomach out. I normally let her be. The only thing that I can do for her is to lay my hands on her back and be encouraging her. That's be rubbing the back, be telling her some certain things to do her thing, for her not to struggle to do it. Sometimes she poops anytime she's vomiting because she's finding it hard to vomit, and you know how that stuff is. Anytime you are vomiting, you vomit with all your strength and all that. So I encourage her to do her thing by laying my hands on her back and talk to her, because back then in Nigeria, you know, our moms, anytime I'm vomiting or any of my siblings are vomiting, my mother will be pouring us water. So I think she's doing it for us to stop vomiting or whatever, but I find it uncalled for. Okay, that culture, I don't like it, because after pouring us water we will still vomit. So why stressing us? We are stressed already by vomiting, and you are pouring us water for us not to. Eventually we still do it, but they are doing it because it's their culture. Maybe they grew up with it, but me, I don't do that. So I let her do her thing. Then after vomiting, I will go and bathe her, depending the strategy or depending how she vomited the whole thing. I'll bathe her and lay her down for her to rest, because she struggled a lot to do that kind of a stuff. So that is the one of the things I usually do. It's okay for moms to be emotional and a kind of stressful, but don't let it be on you. Okay, don't let it be on you, because if it affects you, although it's affecting your rate, but if it shows on your body that you are stressed out or anything, you will not help the situation. You worsen the whole thing. Okay, it's normally for you to be stressed out, but don't let it tells on you. Okay, so make yourself be happy. I know it's not easy, trust me, it is not. With toddler and a newborn, it is not, despite the fact that the hubby is not always there, he's at work, and you are alone with her and the newborn. It's not that easy, but we got to do what you have to do, okay, for our kids. So this is one of the things that I usually do to help her heal fast, and I think it works. Okay, so if you are doing extra thing or another thing for your child to get healing and all that, please drop it in the comment section for someone else to bless with it, because we all are here to learn. I've been doing it and it's working out. Although this one is another thing, because she's vomited blood for 3 times, but not that strong blood, that's slight blood, but we find it not okay. That's why we went to the hospital. Normally she do vomit anytime, maybe once in a week, or this week she'll not vomit, next week she'll vomit. We'll find it like warm or whatever, but here they don't know anything that's warm, and they don't sell medication just like that. So you have to seek for got doctors reports, then doctors will tell them to release the drugs for you. If not, you can't go to the pharmacy and ask them to give you this. I don't even think that they sells worms medicine here. But if it is in Nigeria, I could have dewormed her, because my mom said it's worm that is dealing with her and all that. But since we are here and they said there's nothing like worm that is wrong with her, what can we do than to do the things that we have to do? Okay, although we've not know what is actually wrong with her, because the hospital said the lab will last for 1 week, then we'll come for the results. For now, we don't even know. If there's something serious, I'll still come here and tell you guys. But as for now, she's strong. We are already 5 days after she vomited last time, and she has not vomited again. She have started living her normal life, being herself. As you can see, she's not around. She went to school. If she's not feeling fine, she wouldn't have been there, but because she's strong now, she's there. Okay, so guys, that is it for this video. If you find it helpful, please share, like, and comment. Tell us how you deal with your toddler or your child anytime they are feeling sick. Tell us how you deal with it to help them. Although we can't heal them, but we can help them to heal better. Okay, because it's God that heals. Then doctors do their best and God heals, but we do our best to help them heal fast. Okay, tell us what you did in the comments. You normally do in the comment section. And we've come to the end of today's video. If you find it helpful, please like, share, comment, and if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe if you love what you see already. And remember to turn your bell on for you to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Okay, and for that, I'm saying always remember to treat someone the way you want others to treat you. Okay, and be happy. Anything that you are dealing on, be it financial help, anything, just be happy and let it go. Okay, until I see you again in my next video, I'm saying bye. Now say bye. Say bye. Bye, guys.